So CASA is the acronym for Court Appointed Special Advocates. It's a national program with over 900 CASA programs nationwide, and we have 18 CASA programs here in the state of Colorado. And the mission of CASA is to advocate for abused and neglected children by providing a voice in the court and in the community through trained volunteer advocates. So obviously what we do is we bring in community advocates who are specially trained, and they are sworn in by a judge to advocate for the best interests of children during the civil court process. Our volunteers are responsible for gathering as much information about the child's situation that they can and presenting that information back to the court. So our volunteers go to schools, they go to foster homes, they go to family homes, they meet with any professional and any family member and anyone who's known by the child to just really interview them, figure out what's going on for the child, and again, bringing that information back to court along with recommendations as to what we feel to be in that child's best interest during the court process. So last year, our agency provided advocates for 297 children here in Pueblo County that went through the court system. We did turn away 33 children, and we often get the question, well, why did you turn them away? And that's simply because we didn't have enough volunteer advocates to serve 100% of the need, but we've dramatically closed that gap over the last 5 years. The cases that we're working with over the last year have really been a lot higher as far as severity. And I do think that COVID has something to do with that. We did have a pretty dramatic increase in our physical abuse cases in 2020. And unfortunately, last year we were assigned to cases involving 58 infants that were born testing positive at birth for a controlled substance in their system. So we definitely saw some record numbers in 2020 that were unfortunate record numbers for our agency. 297 children is the most we've ever worked with in a single fiscal year. But we average between 250 to 275 children that we work with annually here in Pueblo that need that voice, that just need that one person to be that constant in their life. One of the things that we did experience during COVID was a dramatic decrease in the calls to the state child abuse reporting hotline. So we definitely want to encourage people, if they are seeing something, to say something. With children staying at home, not being in schools, obviously those reports were down, but that doesn't mean that child abuse situations were down. And so we just encourage the community members, if you ever see a child being harmed or you suspect that something's just not right, please report that to the proper authorities, which would be either our local police department, or you can call the state child abuse reporting line, which is 844-CO-4-KIDS, and make that report known. You can also call our local department here, the Pueblo County Department of Human Services, and that phone number is 583-6901. And obviously, if you want to get involved, we need advocates. Every year we do 3 trainings where we just bring in new advocates that want to be the voice for that child. And so I would be remiss if I didn't mention the way to get involved. And the easiest way is to not only like our page on Facebook, which is CASA of Pueblo, or you can visit our website, which is casaofpueblo.org. And we have all of the links that you need to learn more about this volunteer experience and to get involved.